defending the Gujarat government, defending Narendra Modi, defending everyone who is on the other side. In this case is Mahesh Jethmalani, senior advocate and BJP leader, and Jai Narayan Vyas, senior leader of the BJP. They are joining us from our studios in London and Ahmedabad respectively. Making her debut on the Newshour tonight as Congress spokesperson Priyanka Chaturvedi, spokesperson of the Gujarat Congress Ami Yagnik, and Mukul Sinha. My first question is to you. Mukul Sinha, you were unhappy. Mukul Sinha, a senior advocate who's been representing the victims in this case. Mukul Sinha, you were unhappy today when I spoke to you this afternoon. And you said that, political pressure was put on the CBI to ensure that big political names were not taken. Now, many would find it difficult to believe that you actually think that Narendra Modi or the BJP control the CBI, and that's why Modi or Amit Shah were not named. Can you clarify that at the start?
Yeah, I think if you look at the charge sheet today,
yes,
I think it hides far more than it exposes. And I think the primary reason of this is that from the beginning of this month, when the BJP came to realize the fact that Rajendra Kumar was totally involved in this particular encounter, they tried their level best to scare the BJP away from naming him. And I think to a large extent they have succeeded today. At least his name is not there. Though, of course, the CBI has said that he was a part of the larger conspiracy to at least conduct the encounter. So we think that the political pressures have worked, and let us not undermine the opposition's.
No, whose political pressure? Modi's political pressure.
Noise.
Modi's political pressure on the CBI. You're saying Narendra Modi controls the CBI, or Rajnath Singh's political pressure on the CBI?
I think the political pressure was put on the very weak UPA. Let me answer that. I think the pressure was put on the UPA also, and UPA as usual buckled.
Well,
and so along with it also
that's a
CBI
Mr. Sinha.
And so today we don't see the truth out.
Mr. Sinha, I'm
the
sorry.
real culprits are still under the covers.
I'll take a response from Mahesh Jethmalani, but before that, may I just make an observation that what you have said can amount to a shocking admission from your own side to the fact that this case has got more to do with politics than the facts, because your detractors will say that's an admission by Mukul Sinha right at the start, that the direction of this case depends on the political winds and not on the facts of the case itself. But I'll let Mahesh Jethmalani respond to you on that one. Mahesh Jethmalani from London to Mukul Sinha, who said political pressure was put to ensure that Narendra Modi and Amit Shah are not named.
Well, I'm not surprised Mukul says that, because, his entire agenda has been political. I don't know at whose instance Mukul acts, but he has been consistently trying to bait Amit Shah and Narendra Modi in the Gujarat riots unsuccessfully, in the Sorabuddin case, a pathetic case against Amit Shah, and now Ishrat Jahan. Mukul Sinha, according to me, has a personal agenda, and today he has himself unconsciously stated the fact that this is indeed a political case. Remember, Ishrat Jahan was killed on the 15th of June 2004. And we are now more than 9 years after that incident trying to cook up a case. The timing of this very investigation indicates not only the fact that it is a political case, but it is a manifestly false case designed only to embarrass rising BJP stars who are prospective.
There goes the political line again. Mahesh Jethmalani, do you have no other line of argument than to take the political line of argument? I mean, that is clutching at straws, Mr. Jethmalani. You're clutching at straws on the program tonight, because your only line of argument.
No, I'm not clutching.
You are clutching at straws, Mr. Jethmalani. Because you have.
That's not.
Can I just respond to that quickly?
By the way, Mr. Jethmalani, may I ask you to be explicit? May I ask you to be explicit?
I would like to respond to that question.
Explicitly declare on the Newshour tonight who you think Mukul Sinha is acting on behalf of.
I will be. Mukul Sinha is acting at the behest of the Congress party. I have no doubt about that. Time will prove that. And let me tell you something. I'm not shying away from the legal issue. Please tell me, if Ishrat Jahan was not a terrorist, what was she doing in the company of 3 people whom the CBI charge sheet today filed itself categorizes as being die-hard terrorists? 2 Pakistani nationalists and nationals, and 1 Javed Sheikh, who was a known
I think
terrorist.
that there cannot be anything more false than that. I can tell you.
Mukul Sinha is responding to that. One sec. We are drawing a line of our defense tonight.
Let me answer to this absolutely shameless position this man takes.
One second. Mahesh Jethmalani, Mukul Sinha at the start. Mukul Sinha at the start is accusing you of taking a shameless position. So Mukul Sinha accuses Mahesh Jethmalani of taking a shameless position on top of Newshour tonight. Go ahead and respond, and let's get the others in as well. They
and
haven't
insulting
spoken.
a woman in this manner.
Coming from Mukul Sinha, the term shameless to me is a compliment.
Arnab, can I
respond? Because he's the most shameless prevaricator of truth.
I'll tell you something, how they came. I think you'll have to understand and let this man get the answer. His police, Gujarat government's police, brought these four together. This lady, young lady, was never with the other two. It is an absolutely falsification of the answer is that the Gujarat police and IB brought Ishrat and killed her and put her in that, and that is what the evidence is clearly showing.
So my next question, and by the way, gentlemen, one sec, let's get everyone in. I'm opening this debate up. I'll come to both sides right on top of Newshour tonight. One side is calling the other shameless, and the other side is calling someone else a prevaricator of the truth. Let the debate continue. My question is, who's a prevaricator of the truth and who's being shameless tonight? Because Jainara and Vyas answer a simple question. Mukul Sinha raised it. Please tell me, Jainara and Vyas, you know this going on, one woman in the company of three men. And I had another BJP spokesperson who earlier said from a deprived community. So in other words, a woman in the company of three men and from a deprived community, you can call her a terrorist and shoot her. I mean, how many people will accept that kind of perverse logic, Jainara? And by the way, Mr. Vyas, this charge sheet clearly mentions that these people were all picked up in different places, brought to farmhouses. Then guns were procured. Then there was a discussion. Should we kill Ishrat Jahan or not kill Ishrat Jahan? And can you believe it? Senior police officers sit and discuss, do we kill this 19-year-old girl? Then you decide, oh, let's kill her. Then you kill her, you place her body with the others, you put AK-47s on them, and you have a scene of an encounter. Mr. Jainara and West, where is your humanity tonight? Where is your humanity on the issue? Don't answer politically.
Let us, for heaven's sake, separate ourselves from rhetoric and dramatics.
Where's the rhetoric? This is a CBI charge sheet.
I can understand. I'll answer you. I'll answer you point by point. Number one, I can understand Mukul Sinha's frustration because when you are expecting something and it doesn't happen, you get frustrated. So he was expecting maybe UPA will bail him out and come to their rescue. But if UPA was to come to their rescue, Mukul did not realize that IB reports to the Central Home Minister and the Prime Minister. And once you are roping in Central IB, the Central Home Minister and the Prime Minister of the country are supposed to be in know of what are the IB inputs given by the IB, and they don't go like that. There is an analysis wing which scans the inputs received, then the inputs are segregated, and then they are passed on to the state. They just don't go like that. So once you make the state culpable, I would say the center also is equally culpable. That is number one.
So this is passing the buck. Classic passing the buck.
Number two.
Classic example of passing the buck.
I'm not. Let me complete.
Is your only defense to pass the buck?
Let me complete. I only just build up my argument. Arnab, if you are willing to accept, please say that have you seen anywhere a process of law which does not mention mens rea, without mentioning the intention. You have a charge sheet which doesn't say why this happened. Unless you examine the mens rea, you are supporting proofs and evidences.
No, one second. I throw that question back to you. I throw that question back to you, Mr. Jainara and Vyas. I throw the question to you. And I throw the question to you. Please tell me the motive of killing these people.
Yes.
You want to talk about motive?
Yes,
what is the motive of killing Ishrat Jahan?
I am asking you.
No,
who? It cannot belong to the state.
Who
cannot belong to the state.
Who took credit for it? Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten?
Let's be fair. Arnab, let's be fair. See, the CBI charge sheet itself says that it was a joint operation of IB and the state police. Now, the moment you bring in the IB, there is a system to which you submit to.
Mr. Jainaran Vyas, Mr. Jainaran Vyas, I'll let Ami Yagnik respond to that.
Acting in isolation,
No, Mr.
I would agree that.
Mr. Jainaran Vyas, please,
So
let's be very clear on the lines of this debate. What you're saying amounts to this. I get Ami Yagnik to respond, and then Priyanka Chaturvedi wants to also respond to you.
There is no
What you're saying amounts to, yes, she was killed. Yes, it may have been a fake encounter. But can we please divide the blame 50-50? Is that a line of argument?
You can't.
Is that a line of argument? Then I'll ask you today, why are you muddying the waters by raising the question of the Intelligence Bureau? Ami Yagnik responding to Ami Yagnik is responding to you, Mr. Vyas.
The test of this hypothesis will come.
Well, I will ask you why you believe the Home Ministry and not the CBI. Where is your sudden faith in the Home Ministry today? You keep around waving the first affidavit of the Home Ministry. Why do you trust the Home Ministry tonight? The same Home Ministry which the BJP questions for being biased at the central level. Come on, Mr. Jainaran Vyas, you're in quicksand on this one.
I am not placing, let me be very clear enough. I am telling you logically what happens in the government.
You tell me.
There is no question of my siding with Home Ministry. There is no question of my siding with or certifying IB operations.
You tell me, you show me the proof. You show me the proof.
And they will be so done.
You show me the proof that she was a terrorist. Show me the proof that she was a terrorist. And now we have with us Ishrat Jahan's uncle Rauf Lala. 1 second. You show me. Ishrat Jahan's uncle Rauf Lala and mother Shamima are joining us on the Newshour tonight. Rauf Lala ji, Shamima ji, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? मैं अर्नब गोस्वामी बोल रहा हूँ. जी, ये सीधा सवाल आपसे. ये हमारे पास भारतीय जनता पार्टी के दो लीडर हैं. एक जयनारायण व्यास से वो अहमदाबाद से, महेश जेठमलानी जी है लंदन से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. ये कह रहे हैं कि उन्हें लगता है कि इशरत जहान टेररिस्ट थी. तो मैं चाहता हूं कि आप उन्हें डायरेक्टली रिस्पॉन्ड करें. एंड विजय नारायण व्यास एंड महेश जेठमलानी, प्लीज हियर दिस आर्ग्यूमेंट बिकॉज यू आर कंटिन्यूइंग टू अलेज दैट शी वॉज अ टेररिस्ट. रौफ लाला जी और शमीमा जी, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लीडरों को?
देखिए अर्नब जी, जॉइंडिस के पेशेंट को सारी चीज़ें पीली नज़र आती है. जय नारायण व्यास साहब का प्रॉब्लम ये है कि ये अब बीजेपी के स्पोक्स पर्सन कम हैं और मेरे ख्याल से जो है ये आईबी और जो ऑफिसर्स जमा हुए हैं उनके वकील ज़्यादा हैं. पहली बात तो ये है कि तमाम साहब की रिपोर्ट क्लियर कह चुकी है कि इशरत का कोई टेरर लिंक नहीं था. एसआईटी की रिपोर्ट कह चुकी है इशरत का कोई टेरर लिंक नहीं था. अब सीबीआई की रिपोर्ट भी उस पर खामोश है कि इशरत का कोई टेरर लिंक नहीं था. मैं नहीं समझता कि जो एजेंसीज इन्वेस्टिगेशन करती है वो 100% देश के हित में जो बात होती है वो ज़रूर सामने रखती है. तीन इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसीज इन्वेस्टिगेट करती है, लेकिन कोई एजेंसी ये नहीं कहती है कि इशरत का किसी आतंकवादी संगठन से कोई रिलेशन था. ये सिर्फ अपने आप को जो है छुपाने की, अपने आप को बचाने की कोशिश है. हमारे पे इल्ज़ाम लगाया जाए, इतना इल्ज़ाम लगाया जाए, हम डिमोरलाइज हो जाएं, हम घर में बैठ जाएं, ये हो नहीं सकता. इसलिए कि हमारा विश्वास देश के संविधान पे है, हमारा विश्वास न्यायपालिका पे है. अगर इनका विश्वास न्यायपालिका पे होता तो सीबीआई ने जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया उसको गुजरात हाई कोर्ट मॉनिटर कर रहा था. लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी कांग्रेस और बीजेपी की नूरा कश्ती के अंदर ये कहीं ना कहीं हम जैसे विक्टिम को जो है और ज़्यादा हम पर जो है अत्याचार करना चाहते हैं.
जी, शमीमा जी, आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? यू मेड योर पॉइंट टू जय नारायण व्यास. शमीमा जी, आप कुछ महेश जेठमलानी या फिर जय नारायण व्यास जी को कहना चाहेंगी? क्योंकि ये भी कह रहे हैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लीडर कि इस आज की जो चार्जशीट है उसमें कोई किसी तरह की क्लीन चिट तो नहीं दी गई है इशरत जहान को. हाँ, ये कहा नहीं गया है कि वो टेररिस्ट थी या टेरर लिंक्स थे, मगर ये भी नहीं कहा गया है कि वो नहीं थे. और दूसरी बात शमीमा जी, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लीडर महेश जेठमलानी ये भी कह रहे हैं कि ये कैसे हो सकता है कि तीन लोग जो इशरत जहान के साथ थे उनके टेरर लिंक्स थे और इशरत जहान को इसके बारे में ना कुछ पता था ना उनके उसके खुद लिंक्स थे. शमीमा जी,
उनको समझना चाहिए कि एक लड़की जो अपने फैमिली को संभाल रही थी, अपने घर को संभाल रही थी, कॉलेज में पढ़ रही थी, कॉलेज के जो प्रिंसिपल है उससे जाके आप पूछ लीजिए कि मेरी बेटी का एक दिन भी एब्सेंट नहीं है और हर दिन उसका हाजिरी है. फिर आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि वो टेररिस्ट है? टेररिस्ट का कोई है ही नहीं है। मेरे पास पूरा पुख्ता सबूत है।
Well, Mahesh Jetmalani and Jay Narayan Vyas, the ball is in your...
अर्नब
जी कहिए।
अर्नब जी, एक बात आपसे कहना चाहता हूँ कि महेश जी बहुत बड़े वो हैं, उनसे ये पूछिए कि एक लड़की जिसको कह रहे हैं कि 3 आतंकवादी हो सकते, एक कैसे नहीं हो सकती है, आपने लड़की को उठाया कहीं से, एक मासूम इनोसेंट गर्ल को आपने कहीं से पिक किया, कहीं से किडनैप किया और कुछ आरोपियों के साथ बोलिए या कुछ निर्दोष लोगों के साथ बोलिए आपने उनको ज्वाइन कर दिया, मार दिया, और आप कह रहे हैं कि 3 कैसे नहीं और 1 कैसे नहीं। आपको कोई अगर ले जाकर इस तरह के आपके साथ करे और किसी आतंकवादी के साथ बोले या किसी मुजरिम के साथ आपको जोड़ दे, मार दें, तो आप क्या जवाब देंगे इसका?